Hello, guys. So this week we have a very special week as usual, another special connection. And I want to start with the energy, the weekly energy, and then I'll share with you a special day during this week that has special powers. This week speaks about few things. We have in the story Moses that connects with his father-in-law, that it's a person that knew many things. He was very intelligent and very successful. But when he meets Moses, or he's looking to meet Moses, why? Because he heard the miracle of the opening of the Red Sea. And then he listens. He's listening to Moses. You know how many times there are so many messages that comes to us, people that wants to help us, could be our parents or our kids or our friends, our teachers. They want to share with us something, but we are busy with the I know. I know, so, or I'm answering back, or I'm thinking it. Doesn't matter. Both ways, I keep something blocked in my mind instead of letting it go and opening myself and really truly listen to the message of the other person. Could be a person on the street, could be a child, doesn't matter. A message that the universe has for me that comes through the things that happens around me. So this week, pay attention. More silence, more to be in silence and more to be in listening. Why? Because we want more messages from the universe to come to us, to direct us in our spiritual work. There's another thing that is happening. If we're talking about the story, we're talking about a moment of Mount Sinai, the moment in which all of us are receiving that power of eternity, a moment that we all experience because we've been all there. We all experienced a moment of immortality. All our senses became one, okay? In this fragmented world, the senses are separating. In the spiritual world, everything is united. And that was an experience of few minutes that all of us had in the Mount Sinai. But what happens there? And what is the story that is behind this for us today? The first thing is for us to know that each and every one of us, we have the Creator inside of us. And we want to reinforce that certainty of the light that exists inside of us. Not to wait that something outside of us will do the work for us, but to know, I want to activate that sense of light, sense of the light of the Creator that exists inside of me. I want this to function in me. So definitely, if I want something for my ego, for my respect, for my benefit, yeah, it's true. I want to clear it from my system. But behind all of this cover exists. And we can be also shy and say, no, me, who am I? No, even this is an ego, right? I want to remember that the Creator exists inside of me. And I can create a better reality around me. I want to shine I insist to shine my light around me to make this world a better place. More harmony, more love around us, more prosperity, more healing in all the ways. So that's the first thing, to remember who we are. We start speaking about it already, but insisting, I am light. The light exists inside of me, and I don't give up on this. This light has to shine around. The second thing is the point, because of this power that needs to shine strongly, and because of the power of Creator that we have inside of us, we want to insist to allow the reality of goodness, of healing, prosperity, unity to be to exist in this world. okay, and not the reality of chaos. You know, we can think positive when things are positive, but when a storm, you know, happens in our life, unexpected situation will happen in our life, many times we will say, yeah, consciousness is nice, but reality, it's a fact. But you know, the rules of this universe are not changing their form, you know, however it feels for them. Okay, oh, now I'm going to be consciousness, now I'm going to be reality. When gravity functions, it doesn't matter where in the world gravity functions. You cannot say, oh, today gravity will not function, right? And it's the same with the cosmic rules of the universe. Consciousness is behind everything. The 1%, sorry, the 99% is always behind the physical reality that we see. Therefore, everything that we need to fix exists only in the 99. Everything that we see in this physical world is a result of all the fixing and all the change that happen in the consciousness. So every type of reality is an answer or is a manifestation of a certain consciousness. So all the work that we need to do happens in the consciousness. And when things are happening, when we are facing things in life that we are not expecting, that they are weird for us, doesn't go our way, each time that I'm saying, oh, what can I do? It's reality. Yes, it's of my age. That's the truth of life, you know. So what happens is I'm saying, I believe in this chaos. I believe in the limitations. I believe in that fragmentation, in the separation. So let's pay attention, especially this week. When things like this will be on our way, we want to pause and to remember, first of all, I have the Creator inside of me. So I decide what I see right now, interesting movie, but it's not going to last. I ask to live, I want with all my heart to live a reality of light, a reality of continuity, an elevated reality. I want to put myself with that elevated consciousness of abundance, love, unity, healing, everything. That's the reality. So maybe a few days, few weeks, but I insist on living that reality of abundance, that reality of light, that reality clean of chaos. Parallel universe, yes, it is there. But thanks to my consciousness and my decision and the energy of this week, I am not staying there. I choose to move to the higher dimension. I'm not staying in the limited, chaotic system. It's my choice. And it is something I'm taking. I'm doing it. I'm deciding and I'm choosing my place. The reality will follow. Okay? It's not I'm fixing and then I'm being spiritual. No, the spiritual, it's like, you know, two different spiritualities. Spirituality, yeah, meditates, it's nice, you know, I'm studying, it's nice. No, that's not what we are doing. We want a connection with the light of the Creator. Okay, in order for us to do this, we need to insist, we need to remember that the power of the light exists. And because of that amazing power we have, nothing else can be but the existence of a reality of light and abundance. I want to insist on that, okay? Being strong and stubborn on this, we will, like, again, the result of it, that the reality will follow. But that's a result. The most important thing is my choice of I am keeping my connections no matter what's happening in the reality, because the reality is just a result of my consciousness. So I'm not falling into that limitations, okay? So I want to pay attention, not to fall when things are coming, to fall and say, okay, what can I do? That's physical life. No, that's physical life means I'm disconnected from that certainty that I was speaking about, from that consciousness of light. I'm separating myself. It's like, it's a nice study, but I'm not living what this study supposed to give me, because this study is supposed to give me so much more. Okay, so if I want much more, that's the exercise. The exercise is, when I see that limitation, is I pause. I want to remind myself that the power of light exists inside of me. 2, I want to shine my light around me, and I'll find ways to shine my kindness and my spirit and my listening. I'll find ways to share more. And the last thing, I insist to live reality of abundance of friendship or love, of healing, of prosperity, abundance of all kind of blessings in life for me and for my surrounding. In this way, my light can shine even more than if he had to shine in a limited situation. So again, I'm always telling you really like the whole story behind it, because there are many stories behind this teaching. I highly recommend for you to listen to Michael Berg on Kabbalah.com, the class about the chapter of Yitro. And the second thing I wanted to share with you was Wednesday evening and Thursday is a very powerful day, special day. It's the full moon, okay? But also it's considered the holiday of the trees, the vegetal kingdom. What are we receiving at that day? So highly recommend, if you can go to the nature, touch a tree, hug a tree, or have an eye connection if you're far. I think every city, right, could have a tree or a flower. So take a time to just have this meditation and reflection, yes? Because yes, there is a connection, a very strong connection between us and the vegetal kingdom. And there are many things we should receive from them. We should learn from them, okay? And the things that we are receiving from them, but the things that we learn and also apply, of course, in our life. So the first thing is, look at the trees. They are always going towards the light. Yes, no matter what, you're going to put them in a box. Yes, they will find this little hole and grow out of it. Many times we are settling for less than the light itself. Just pay attention. How do you settle for less? And how do you want to put yourself again on the track? I want the light. And I want, what does it mean I want the light? I want all the endless blessings to happen in my life. I don't want to settle. If I've done a nice job, right? So someone will tell me, amazing job. It's not enough. It's nice, but it's not enough. Okay, so how, one, I'm doing a better job, and also how is the payment coming better? How maybe I can announce to more people what I have inside, right? The ideas that I have, the understandings that I have. How can I share more who I am? Okay, so wanting to be more connected to the light. The second thing, always against gravity. Pay attention. vegetal kingdom, it's the only kingdom that is going against gravity. The only kingdom, okay? So that's what we want to learn from them. What does it mean, gravity, for us? Gravity is all the actions, all the consciousness of the ego. Yes, our habitual tendency, our natural way of behaving. And we want to go out of it, against it, beyond our nature. Okay, so this is another thing we can receive the energy from them to go out of our nature, especially during that day. You can think about all the points of your nature, yes, your ego nature, your tikkun nature, and in which way you are pushing yourself to be beyond and against, and the contrary than this. The third point is being in sharing. If you pay attention, the trees and the flowers, we would always share the smell of the flowers, the beauty of the flowers, the fruits and vegetables and everything. The vegetal kingdom would always be in a sharing mode, to the level that this planet could not exist if there won't be plant. Yes, we won't have enough oxygen, correct? So think about this. The vegetal kingdom is sharing non-stop. Just by them existing, they are sharing. So finding ways for us, in which way I can be in a sharing being in a more precise way. It's not about how much, it's about the quality of my sharing. Why am I sharing? Because I want to be a good student, or because I really want to activate that system of light that exists inside of me? It's very special, the sharing actions, but that's one of the things that we learn from the trees. The fourth one, is to be flexible. Many times we are stubborn on our way or rigid on our way, right? So we want to learn from the trees how to be flexible. Flexible will allow me to manage better in the world, all right? So, and in my growth. The next one is keeping my roots, appreciating the people in my life, appreciate the teaching that I received in my life, people that helped me through my life, appreciate things in life. Why? Because this way we are strengthening our connection to who we are and what we receive in this world. And therefore it helps me also to receive more in the future. Between all the two of those last points, both of them will help us to create more harmony and symbiosis, yes, with the environment. And this is something, the human being was supposed to live common life, not alone on an island, because each one of us we are nourishing each other. We are also bothering each other, but this bothering thing, these annoying moments between people are supposed to happen, because only like this I can see the things that I should change. So I don't want to clear people out of my life. I want to live together with others for the sake of really growing, for the sake of really learning from each other, and together we can make it better. Why? Like the trees, they are connected between them. They are passing messages. They have language. Did you know that? So we want to be able to move and to function like the trees, to pass between us, because the opponent loves us when we are alone, because he can finish us when we are alone. We don't want to be alone. We don't want to think alone. We want to be a team. We want to be a community, spiritual community, world community, doesn't matter, but a community, because together our strength is much bigger. A person, like, let's say, it starts with the wishes, the prayers of the people are more powerful. It continues with the fact that it's harder to break a person when he's together with other people. So we are, there are many, many benefits of being together. again, even those moments that are less nice between people, I'm not talking extremely bad, but been in a family, in work environment, between friends, when there are moments that are not nice, annoying, hurting, also those moments are necessary for the growth of each one in this community. And the last thing, planting seeds. Okay, we want to pay attention the way we think, the way we speak, and the way we act, for us to plant the correct seeds for our future. So check yourself what kind of seeds, in which way you are choosing the seeds that you're going to put for your future. So pay attention to those points in that day, Wednesday and Wednesday evening and Thursday. Use all this understanding, and I wish you a good week and a good connection. All the best.